Okay, so my name is Harri. I come from Helsinki, Finland, which may or may not be a familiar city to you guys. It's pretty close. It's about an hour's flight. I'm happy to be sponsoring the Sthlm VR event again, the Meetup with Nordic VR startups. And I want to give a special thank you to Daniel and Jacob for organizing another one of these amazing events. So can we get an applause for the organizers? I'm super happy to see such a vibrant community of VR and AR and XR enthusiasts in Stockholm and all around the Nordics, but especially here I feel like there's a really close camaraderie among developers. I'm happy to be sponsoring again, and thank you to Sweco for giving us the space to be sponsoring that, and thank you for Fast Travel for co-sponsoring, and thank you for all our wonderful speakers. I won't bore you a lot because I know you're itching to mingle and get beers and food, but I do want to tell you that Nordic VR Startups is an accelerator, and we are an investor in early stage VR and AR companies in the Nordics. So if you have a startup in the space and you're looking for funding, I think we're a good starting place. We want to accelerate all of our companies globally, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about our program. I'm here today, so just grab me after the presentation. Also, our program manager Jenny is here over there, so feel free to ask her questions as well. So what is NVS? We are a joint venture between a Japanese gaming company called Gumi, who's our lead investor, and then a Nordic media company called Nordic. And we just finished our first batch of companies, our first accelerator program. We are based in Helsinki, and we do a 6-month program for our startups, help them develop their products and services to the global market. We invest up to 100,000 euros in the companies that get into the program. We help them with business support, coaching, office hours, and we do have an awesome set of mentors, including Oscar Burman from Fast Travel Games is one of our mentors. The founders of Supercell are our mentors. We have a really talented bunch of super experienced entrepreneurs from both the gaming space and the XR space in general. And our program concludes in a demo day, which was held for the first batch at Slush last year, and for this batch that the applications are for now is going to be held at Slush again. So if you never visited Slush, I highly recommend it. I think it's Europe's biggest tech event, and it's in Helsinki in November or December this year. So one of the things we offer in addition to sort of investment and coaching and mentoring is Gumi's global ecosystem around VR and AR. So what Gumi has built in the last 2 years is a ecosystem around the globe, and you see Gumi being a Japanese company, they always have Tokyo right in the middle of the global map, which makes sense. So Gumi has built similar setups that we have in the Nordics, in Tokyo and Seoul, and they've also invested in 2 of the bigger, most active VR AR investors in the world, called Venture Reality Fund, the VR Fund, and Presence Capital. So through these investments, this is a bit old data. They had 89 investments last November. I think they had added 6 more in Tokyo. So they're close to 100 investments in XR space. So what that means for the companies who are in our family and our ecosystem is that almost 100 XR companies are just one email away. So if you want to reach out to somebody at, let's say, Niantic, or you need an intro to Alchemy Labs, for example, this is the sort of network that we offer our companies. So I think in addition to any capital and any mentoring and coaching we can offer the teams, a truly global ecosystem is a part of it. Just a few words about the first batch that we ended at the end of the year. We're now looking for teams for the second batch. Batch 1, we got 70 applications, far more than I expected, which was very nice. We selected 6 teams. We had 29 mentors in the first batch, and we've added 5 more already. So we have an awesome set of mentors, and over 100 new venture capitalist contacts for follow-on financing. So people are pretty interested in what is happening in the Nordics in terms of VR, AR development. Obviously, Sthlm being a great sort of forum to connect with the global investor base. And there you see a bit of the categories for the application for the first batch. I would suspect that to be similar. I think AR might be a bit bigger this year, and also the B2B side probably bigger as well. Even though we're called Nordic VR Startups, by the way, we're looking for both VR and AR, so don't let that distract you. And this is a happy slide for us because we got nice feedback from our teams in terms of like would they recommend us for the next batch. I think that quote was from one of the CEOs in our batch, and that makes us happy. Obviously, there's always room to improve, but I think in terms of the value we brought our teams, we've succeeded. So why I'm here, I'm saying batch 2 applications are now open. So if you guys have a startup and you're interested at all, please come talk to me. You can visit our website as well. What are we looking for is scalable businesses. So we're not looking to invest in your, let's say, just the project. If you're looking, I just have this great game idea, I want to get financed. That's probably not for us. If you are building an XR studio that wants to do a bunch of VR games or AR games, then we are interested. When I say it has to be your own IP, you can also work with brands, obviously, but we're not looking for studio models where you just create content for Volvo, let's say, and that's not interesting to us. But anything that's your own product or service, we are very interested. And we're not just interested in games and entertainment. Although, Boom is a gaming company and Nordic is an entertainment company, we look for anything in the VR and AR space. The timeline we have for batch 2 is that the application period is active right now. We will be interviewing the best teams in mid-March, and we will start in May. We will have a summer break, which is incredible to our Japanese investors, but we do tell them that we have a thing called work-life balance here in the Nordics, and we do like our summer holidays. So we will have a break. That doesn't mean you can't work through that, obviously, but we won't have any official program during July. And then we'll have the demo day at Sthlm this year. Looking forward to that. So that's it. Won't bore you anymore. Go try out the demos. Thank you once again, Danny and Jacob, for having me as a sponsor. Whatever questions you might have about the program, please come talk to me after. All right. Thanks, guys.